Hello, 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 and welcome to Chucks and Chapstick. Whether it's your first time or you're back, I ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy. If it is your first time, though, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up button, and also the notification bell so that you never miss another Chucks and Chapstick upload. If you're back for more unboxing shenanigans, well, I don't have any unboxings today. I was tagged by YouTuber Alisha Martin. She tagged me to do the Get to Know Me challenge. So I decided that I would participate, do something a little different on my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I feel like that you guys, or a lot of you, will already know some of these things about me, but it never hurts to reiterate, have a little fun. So the first question is, are you married or are you single? I am single. I have never been married. Ooh. I was engaged once. It just didn't work out. The great thing about that is that the person who I was engaged to is actually still to this very day, this was 10 years ago, still to this very day, one of my best friends. We were very close. It just didn't work out for us as far as the relationship was concerned. I have two kids. 22-year-old, my son, and then I also have a 12-year-old, my daughter, who I know you guys have seen my daughter on the channel before. I feel like my son peeked in a time or two, but he's kind of camera shy, so he kind of stays away whenever the camera's on. As far as hobbies are concerned, I really don't have any. YouTube has become a hobby for me because, you know, it's quite a challenge for me, but it's something that I'm dedicated to improving at. So if you look at my very first video, which I am going to link somewhere above here, it was just basically me in front of a camera recording. But as time has gone on, I've added things like animations and music and played with sound and colors and things like that. So each video I challenge myself to actually learn something new. So sometimes you guys might not see it like in the forefront so much, or might not catch it, but every single video I do, I make sure that I gain a new skill. So for me, it's kind of it is in a lot of ways a hobby. Besides that, I actually used to CrossFit. Used to, as in a long time ago. Now, I was never like competition grade, nothing like that, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it tremendously. It was basically what I did to relax, if you will. I love the burning muscles and the sweating and, you know, just being at the brink of what you thought was even possible and yet pushing yourself a little more. I loved that. So I miss CrossFit a lot, and I hope I am able to, in time, get back into it. But I would say, of all things, those two things would probably be my hobbies. So I forgot to actually answer one of the questions. And one of those questions was, where were you born and where did you grow up? So I was born, raised, and still reside in Kansas City, Missouri. Yes, Missouri. There is a Kansas City, Kansas. In most places in the city, the only thing that separates Missouri from Kansas is a road called State Line Road. I know, real creative, State Line. But it's a main road. It's a main thoroughfare with lots of action and hustle and bustle on it. So if you're on one side, let's say at Quick Trip gas station, you're in Missouri. If you're on the other side at Panda Express right across the street, then you're in Kansas. A lot of the things that people think about when they think about Kansas City attractions, like the Chiefs, the Royals, the Plaza, Crown Center, 18th and Vine, you know, all of those places, they are actually thinking about places that are in Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas does have the NASCAR Speedway and also the Sporting KC stadium with the but for the most part, when you think about the attractions that bring people to Kansas City, it's by far Missouri. So the next question is, am I an extrovert or an introvert? I think that most people would classify me as an extrovert. I also would as well. I love people. I love talking to people. I love learning about people. I love just having, you know, conversations with people. I can have genuine conversation about the most mundane subject matters. I can have a real good, funny conversation with you about spaghetti. I can talk about just about anything, and when I'm talking to you genuinely. However, what I found the older I get, and I don't know if I want to blame the rise of social media, but I found that a lot of people will small talk you to death. Everything's real superficial. Everything's really matter of fact, not genuine, just words filling the air. And I don't like that. I don't need to have words fill the air. I can be completely silent if I need to. So I find that sometimes I'm giving people genuine conversation and I'm getting superficial conversation back. And that's a waste of my time if it's not going to be symbiotic. So instead, I found that the older I get, the more I withdraw. But it's funny because sometimes when I'm at work, I'm talking to my friends and we might be in a cafeteria or something like that. And 1 out of every 3 people that walks by, I work huge building, thousands of employees. 1 out of every 3 people that walks by, I'm like, hey, how you doing? How's your grandma? How's your kids' college exam go? How'd your dog's tail heal up? Oh my goodness. Because when I talk to people, it's not superficial. I'm not just asking you and talking to you just because. It's because we really are having genuine conversation and you told me something was going on with your dog's tail. And I'm going to remember that. So when I see you, I'm going to say, how did everything go with your dog's tail? And so it just blows people's minds sometimes. They're like, dang, she actually was listening. Yes, I do listen. So am I an extrovert? Yes, but I'm probably the most introverted extrovert that you will ever meet. Hopefully that made sense. But now I want to intro you into my series that I'm going to do. It's a 3-part series called Chicago Skibideebops. Basically, I took a trip to Chicago and I visited some places that I have always wanted to visit in terms of shopping. I have done all 3 of these places on my channel before, so it's really neat to be able to see and have the experience of shopping at these places in person. So you'll see the intro once I'm done, and then after that, the series will begin next week. So I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything else you want to know about me, let me know. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Who knows? But anyway, if you have any comments, suggestions, or you just want to say hello, you know to do it below. But otherwise, I will see you next time with Chicago Skibideebops.